Good win there for Japan, Fiji and Argentina. Game 18, the last game of Pool A. Both teams will go through to the Cup quarterfinals. But Fiji want to make it 3 out of 3, led by Colin Isao, last season's top points scorer, and Argentina under their captain Gaston Rivol have it all to do in this match. So joining me, Wayne Griffith, for this one is former England captain Ollie Phillips. How do Argentina cope with his flying Fijians?
I mean, they're a tough beast to play against, but what we saw in that second round of games was Fiji struggle. They were nearly turned over by Japan, and they were caught unaware of the breakdown. What we saw is if you get in the faces of this Fijian team, rush them, don't let them play their offload game, they can come unstuck. Argentina, brilliant executors of the breakdown. They're going to need to be on their top form in order to upset the apple cart here and get steal a victory against Fiji.
Yeah, Japan proved that Fiji can be vulnerable. Fiji scored 2 early tries, but then Japan struck back. Final score, Fiji 21, Japan 17. Alex Ruiz, the referee, has a word with Gaston Rivol, the Argentina captain. Argentina in their bright new shirts, more familiar in the blue and white hoops. So Argentina kick off, they kick high into the night here at the Sevens, the home of Dubai Rugby. First possession though goes Fiji's way, looking to spread it wide. The big men are running early here. That's Isake Katonimbao, the number 4. Looking to stretch the Argentine defense, so they're in the mood to play. Well, they can ill afford against an Argentina side that have already qualified for the Olympic Games in Rio next year. Viliame Mata starts for Pio Tuai in this match. Gaston Rivol. Joaquin Riera couldn't quite gather. So here come Fiji once again, looking for the man out wide. That's Sevenatha Rawatha. Big and strong, powerful, up to the 22. Rawatha with the offload to Jerry Tuai. That's Fiji for you. Third try for Jerry Tuai, scored in each and every game now.
Wow, what a try, but this is all about the number 11, Ruatha here. What strength from him, great balance through 1, 2, have another go, I'll swat you off again, catch me, and then he just wonderful offload for a simple try for Jerry Tuai, but that is Ruatha, that is what Fiji are all about. What a start to this game.
Rawatha is a great finisher himself, but he created the try on that occasion for Jerry Tuai. The kick is good, and Fiji have the early score. They lead Argentina by 7-0.
Interesting win off this restart now. Argentina putting 6 up. They want Fiji to kick long. They don't want to give them possession. Do Fiji gamble, go short? They have. Will they win the restart back?
First out of the blocks there was Jasa Veremalua. Timed his run from the 10-meter line to ensure that Fiji retained possession at the restart. It's that man again, Sevenatha Rawatha. Second on the series try tally last season, behind his countryman Semi Kunatani. Yeah, that's what it's like to tackle one of these big burly Fijians.
Yeah, Gaston Rivol's just reminding himself that he's in Dubai after that hit with Ruatha there. He felt it, but a crunching tackle that forced the offload. Ruatha looks as though he's up for this, and they're going to have to contain him because he's looking to go that 1-2 hole and look for the offload that nearly pays off there.
Gaston Rivol feeling every day of his 29 years. Celebrated his birthday last week. The Argentine captain. Back on his feet. kick downfield from Joaquin Riera. Giving chase is Franco Sabato, with Gaston Rivol probably the most experienced player in this Argentine squad.
Yeah, unlucky there, but great vision from Argentina, spotting Gaston Rivol at the scrum. At the 9, the Fiji to be tied in. There's going to be space behind. Put boot to ball, let's put some pressure on them. Get them in their 22, see if we can contain them.
Fiji, the current World Rugby 7 Series champions. It's hard to believe that the one and only championship victory here in Dubai came in 2013. 12 years into the series. A lovely run here from Ravuvu. He's already got 34 points in 2 games. Has Vatimo Ravuvu.
Well, when I said, can they contain them? I wouldn't fancy trying to contain Fiji, and they nearly opened them up there. What a break from Ravuvu. His pace is electric. He's almost away, has to check. It's just that little offload that saves Argentina there. Brilliant play.
That was a tackle that had to be made by Renzo Barbier, the Argentine number 4.
I don't know about you, but you can feel the intensity's gone up. This final round of games, they know the importance to keep the momentum, finish day 1 well, going into day 2.
So there we are, the most points, 36 points. The conversion of Jerry Tuai's try, adding to his 34 points in the opening 2 matches. Justin Geduld from South Africa, chasing him hard with 26. Well, there's danger here because Fiji are smiling. And when Fiji smile, there's trouble ahead. Rivol, neat little pass back inside to German Schultz. Rolling away out of the first tackle. Possession is there. Difficult ball for Santiago Resino to take. Crowded out. Back to Schultz on his shoulder. Man from Tala, Cordoba, high in the mountains. Argentina. Again, it's that little kick through from Riera, giving chase to Sabato. Oh, the bounce is not kind for the Argentine number 12. Out the back door it goes from Rawatha, finding Ravuvu. Plenty of men out on the left. They might not be needed. On his right shoulder, that's Viliame Mata up to the Argentina 10-meter line. Brilliant stuff from Fiji.
Ah, what an emphatic 20 seconds there. I thought Argentina all the way in, a cruel bounce to Sabato straight over his head. And then we see some of the Fijian magic. The offloads, absolutely wonderful. What a breathtaking first half having so far.
Lovely deft touch there from Rawatha, knowing that there would be somebody there, and that somebody was Vatimo Ravuvu.
It's like they have a homing beacon on their offloads. They always seem to go to hands. Incredible skill set that they have, this Fijian team.
So the lead is a slender one, just the one converted try, 7-0.
Be interesting to see what they do off this line out here, Argentina. Fiji pretty dominant, they're trying to attack at the front. Can they get off the back, get round outside and attack Fiji?
Argentina taking too long.
That's the threat that Fiji pose. You take too long, referees will call it against you.
So Fiji inside their own 22. With half a minute remaining, this is Asea Kolinisau. This time Rawatha turns up on the left. Argentina do well to contain them for an instant, but in an instant, Fiji are back on the attack again through Jasavera Malua. That's Jerry Tuai. Tuai is away. He won't be caught into the 22. A second try for Jerry Tuai. He's been compared to Waisale Serevi and to William Ryder. And one can see why.
Well, I mean, forget the comparisons to Ryder and Serevi. Jerry too says it's I now. What a break from him. Goes outside, uses his fend, dives over and puts his side with a fabulous lead at half-time. What a break from him. What a talent, Jerry Tuai.
conversion is good, and Fiji double their account as we go in at the break.
Already being number one in the world coming into this tournament.
Get set for the second half. Both teams through to the Cup quarter-finals tomorrow. Less than 4 bragging rights. Fiji leads Argentina by 2 tries, 2 converted tries to nil, and by 14 to nil. A slam dunk down there from Joseph Malua.
I mean, they attack that restart so aggressively, Fiji. You can see the enthusiasm to get the ball back. They fly into it, and Argentina do well to try and read it, but they can't hold on to it. They're so aggressive from the start, Fiji.
Ben Ryan has certainly brought a different structure. He's brought belief as well. These players believe in themselves, and consistency is the thing that they're striving for. 4 cup wins last season, and that was enough to steal a march on South Africa to win the series for the second time in the in-series history. Willie Mata down on the loose head. Ravuvu, and he's stepping out of the first tackle. Gets support from Big Billy. Billy's away. Can he get it himself? Just brought down. Colinisau, the captain, is in there, pumping the legs. 5 meters short on the Argentine try line. Spun around was a Katonimbao. Desperate defense here from Argentina. And Fiji will get the advantage. What will the big man do? Well, so many big men, aren't there? Reaching out is Williame Mata. Gets the first score of the second half, and that's Fiji's 3rd try.
Well, a win. I mean, a simple try at the end there for Asaki Katonibao, but that was all about the momentum that Fiji had coming in. The offload game is phenomenal, and their strength in the tackle is second to none. They fight so hard to stay on their feet, buy that extra second, and they get there in their numbers, and it's just impossible for any team to live with them when they're like this.
21 to 0. Is there a way back for Argentina in the past? You would have put money on them to do just that. Santiago Gomez Cora, his brother Pablo, Lopez Fleming. Take any pick from the Fernandez Lobe brothers. And again, out of the blocks early was Joseph Malua. Oh, well done, getting his reward.
Have a look at the difference that makes when he sets off from the blocks, but he's already flying onto it and gets the turnover.
And flying now is the captain, Osea Colinisau, in at the post, just leaves it there for Emosi Muleboro. Oh, this is Fiji at their best. They're threatening to break loose here.
Well, a win. I mean, it's a fabulous try and a lovely break from Colinisau. But it all comes there from the number 2. We see just getting the ball there. Malua, his aggression to win that ball off the restart gives Fiji the possession, and Colinisau with his magic just glides through and sees the hole.
It's the 3rd set piece, isn't it, after the scrum and the line out, but equally as important, the restart, and Fiji claim their 4th try. Or is it the 5th?
But when we'll see it again here now, the number 2, Malua, he's set so deep. He's got the opportunity to attack the ball if Fiji go there. If Argentina try and cover him, they'll kick the other way. They've got options everywhere all over the field, Fiji.
And here it goes again from behind the 10-meter line. Up high into the air, almost gathers it. The man who turned down an offer from Toulouse in France to concentrate on Fiji's efforts to win the gold medal at the Rio Olympics.
I mean, that pace gives him the high. Look how far he just leapt into the air. It's like Superman flying through to get that ball, and so unlucky not to get it again.
A smile there from scrum half for Muleboro. Pay attention. Say his colleagues, this game isn't won yet. But at 28 points to 0, it's difficult for Argentina to get back into the hunt here. But here's a half chance. The replacement, Santiago Alvarez, runs straight at Batimo Ravuvu. And the Argentinians, the South Americans, they bring plenty of beef to the physical contact area. Fresh legs from Fernando Luna. Well wrapped up there by Ravuvu. Argentina still battling away, giving possession away.
I mean, that's a poor decision from Argentina there, gifting possession back to Fiji in their 22.
Talinga just caught round his ankle because he was away.
So nearly away, isn't he? Look at that tap tackle, just to halt him in his tracks there, because if not, Talinga was away and under the poles again.
That's the cruelest tackle of all, isn't it? To think you're through the gap, only to be hauled down by the ankle and your nose is in the dirt.
Now, what do you think about this now, when just as you're starting to get your tired legs, you've got a minute 20 left, they bring on Pio Tuai, the man mountain, as if there aren't enough already in this Fijian squad. The strength and depth that Ben Ryan has is quite remarkable.
Pio Tuai, there he is wearing 5, was had a new lease of life under Ben Ryan. And I think that Ryan has said that he might rotate players as the season progresses, with a view to keep everybody on their toes and keep them fresh as well into the final minutes. This has been a classic performance from Fiji, looking good for the 28-point advantage. And there's more to come tomorrow.
I mean, there is. Ben Ryan will be so keen now to make sure, with 40 seconds left on the clock, they keep this score to 0. They want the defensive pride, defensive accuracy to still be there. They've shown their attacking prowess. Can they back it up now in these last 30 seconds and keep Argentina out?
Good shove at the scrum from Fiji. It's there for Bautista Etskura, the number 10. Spilt in the tackle, and here they come again. The loose pass and nudge forward, a rare mistake from the big man Pio Tuai.
Yeah, it's unlucky, but again, great defensive work from Fiji, forcing the turnover, working incredibly hard in defence to put pressure on Argentina, and it pays dividends.
Here's a man mountain, isn't he? Pio Tuai, 6 feet 4 inches tall, almost 2 meters, over 16 stones. That doesn't slow him down at all. He's an even greater threat if something. Ball nudged forward. Alex Ruiz calls time. So Fiji top the pool. That's where they want to be at the end of the first day. Argentina also go through the Cup quarterfinals. It's finished. Fiji 28, Argentina 0.